Hello and welcome back. This is the second video for today, and this is manner number 23. And I love this manner like I love many of them, but this one starts off with learners make mistakes. Every time you've tried to learn something, you've made a mistake from the time you can't even remember, and that would be when you were a baby. The first thing that babies try to do is learn how to crawl, and they start by rolling over, and they start by kind of getting up on a knee, and then they fall down. That's a mistake. And they fall down over and over and over again. Sometimes they fall on their head, sometimes they fall on their side, but babies fall down all the time before they learn to crawl. And then what happens after you learn to crawl? You learn to walk. And oh my goodness, so many babies try to stand up, but you can see them wobble, and then they fall. And again, sometimes they just fall down on their bum, sometimes they fall onto their knees, sometimes they fall and bonk their head on furniture. Parents hold their hands and try to get them more stable. There is so much learning going on inside of your brain and about your body and awareness and balance and so many things, and it's still happening. It happens all the way through life. When you learn how to ride a skateboard for the first time you get on that skateboard, it is so wobbly, oh my goodness, and to take a foot down and then get a foot up and let it start to coast, and oh my goodness, then you fall or you jump off. There's so much learning that goes on. And the first time you rode a bike, most of you probably don't even remember that. But you're probably still getting better and better at it. I go out and ride mountain bikes with my kids, and I fall down on my bike many times, and I scratch my legs up. Sometimes my shoulder gets scratched up. I like to go off kind of larger jumps, and I wreck. And that is learning. That is me trying to learn how to do those larger jumps and land correctly and make sure I'm stable on my bicycle. And it doesn't always happen. I'm not always successful with it. And school is the exact same way. Learners make mistakes. And the rest of that manner is, so when you make a mistake, learn from it and move on. I don't get up after falling off my bike, pick up my bike and throw it down the hill, because then my $300, $500 bike is trashed. No, I get back up, I pick my bike up, I check it to make sure it's okay. Then I check my legs like, oh man, that's bleeding. I got to get some water on that, and I'll take my water bottle and squirt on there and kind of get the dirt out of it. All those things. And at school, you do the same thing. I still learn here every single day. I learn from your teachers as I get to walk through your classrooms and see the amazing things they do. I learn from all of you guys on how to be a better friend sometimes and how to treat people better. I talk to a lot of you guys about it. We are learning all the time. When you're in math, when you're in reading, some of you have better skills in math, some of you have better skills in reading, but we are all still building skills. None of us are perfect at it. Your teachers are still building skills. And I can promise you that. They're still getting better at their writing. When they write comments on your report cards and do all these things, you guys, we are always learning. So when you make a mistake, there's no need to get frustrated or angry or get so down on yourself that you're crying or you're just getting angry. It's okay. Take a breath and know that that's expected. Learners are going to make mistakes, and you've been doing it since you were this big, and your parents held you like this. And you've been doing it since then, and you'll be doing it until you're as big as I am, and you're still trying things and learning things. And that's okay. That's part of living our life and enjoying the experience, is knowing that we are going to make mistakes. But here's the last part that's most important. You've got to pause for a second, think about what's just happened, learn from that, and then move on. Don't live in that. Don't focus on just that. How can I now move forward and do a better job and keep learning? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So here's the manner in its entirety, and it says, learners make mistakes. When you make a mistake, learn from it and move on. It's an awesome manner, a great way to focus on things and get things done. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.